All right, now we have a question that has kind of arose up, right? And the biggest question I think I've gotten here lately is, where should we start reading the Bible from? Well, I would tell you to probably start all the way at the beginning. And we have to remember, as we start to read, when we dive into Genesis, we have to remember it's not about understanding, right? It's about acceptance. You just have to accept what you are reading. We have to remember that God's wisdom is infinite. You're not made to supposed to understand what the Bible is telling you. You have to accept what the Bible is telling you. And then over time, you'll start to understand little things here and there, and it's becoming better and better. But again, like I said, God's wisdom is infinite. So you're not supposed to be understanding exactly what you're reading all the time. It's going to be a little different sometimes. You just have to accept what you're reading and just go over and read it for what it is, right? We got to remember in Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6, it says that trust the Lord with all of your heart and do not lean on your own understanding, right? In verse 6, it says, in all of your ways acknowledge him and he will make straight your paths. That's just telling you right there, it's not all about you understanding everything that you are indulging in, everything that you're absorbing, right? Sometimes you're not going to understand everything, right? I mean, we were actually just created from dirt. Right? It wasn't created from things like, your gold and your diamonds and your sapphires and all that. We wasn't created from that. We was created from the ground, the dirt, right? So he made us from dirt, right? Something that has been, stepped on or spit on, right? It's kind of given us that humble beginning, if you will, right? I mean, it's just with that dirt, right? Think about that. With that dirt, God's word is a seed, right? It gets planted within us and it produces the life that we perform, right? So when you're asking me, where should we start reading the Bible? You've got to start at the beginning, at the humble beginnings, at the very beginning of where everything started. You just jump right into the middle of the Bible, you're not going to know what's going on. And again, you're not supposed to understand what you're reading. You just need to read it. Dive in there. Dive in. That's what's going to allow God into your life and Jesus into your life just to help grow you into something special. His word in that Bible is the seed that we need. So believe that, you should definitely start with Genesis and move on. That's what I believe. Just start with Genesis and go on and just read it for what it is. Don't accept to understand everything. It is what it is.